So Olga, tell us a bit about yourself and what is the Kharkiv IT Cluster, what you're doing here in
Thank you very much. Hi all. So I'm working like executive director of the Kharkiv IT Cluster. Kharkiv IT Cluster is idea-based organization. It's non-profitable organization. Our mission is to develop environment for technology business in our region, in Kharkiv region. So we are making a lot of projects, launching a lot of ideas to make this dream come true.
And as far as I know, when I have read, you told me Kharkiv is the second IT city in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Can you share some numbers, insights? How do you achieve that?
In Kharkiv, we have about 25,000 of IT specialists, of developers, and more than 450 IT companies, active IT companies. So in cluster, in our organization, we unite more than 50 of them and more than 7,000 specialists, IT specialists inside of our community. And our cluster, we are only 3 years old, but we are growing very fast. Kharkiv is the most comfortable city in Ukraine. That's why we have very good environment for also growing IT businesses.
Yeah, especially we have seen a lot of universities here, students.
We have their number one place among all cities in Ukraine for the number of youth, young people. We have from the 1.4 million people population of the Kharkiv, we have more than 400,000 young people, less than 21 years. And we have a lot of universities, and we have 18 universities which may teach young people computer science and all other technical skills for IT industry. That's why in Kharkiv we have the best fundamental reasons for IT growing, and also for people to grow in IT area, because we have very different levels of companies. Most of our companies are small and medium companies. We also have here big operators like Nix, like EPAM, like SoftServe, and other, and Global Logic, but also we have a lot of medium and small companies, a lot of startups. So if somebody wants to develop himself or herself in IT area, it's the best place to do it.
Yeah, we met a lot of the last days that we're here in Ukraine. What are the top industries that you members operate?
Mainly, we have many companies which operates in entertainment industry. If we speak about industries, not like we have, of course, the most of our companies are service companies which provide IT consulting and smart IT solutions. Some not only services, but some solutions for some businesses abroad. And also we have many product companies here, and we have really strong game dev direction here, so entertainment and games. And also we have, for example, Plarium here, very powerful product company. And also many of our companies are working in the area of entertainment and game dev. Also, our companies work in, many of them work in fintech area, and also work with international banking system, with Great Britain, with United States. Many of our companies make solutions for medicine and healthcare all over the world, and also our companies were working in insurance area, and also in retail and wholesale and e-commerce, and we have very strong companies which works in the area of digital marketing and in media, and also we have really strong players who works in the area of education, of e-learning, and who works, for example, with very big universities like Oxford, Harvard, and many others, and with many international organizations and non-profitable also international organizations.
We have seen from the stats the biggest market is North America for your members that they target. But I believe you'll be targeting. Do you know why is that?
Because it's one of the best markets in the world. More powerful.
And also, what projects are you currently running? I have seen a smart city project that you are doing.
Yes.
Some other.
Cluster, it's not commercial organization. So our companies, they launch their business projects in the areas which I mentioned. But cluster, we with all our companies, we develop environment for them. So we are working in different directions. First direction is educational area and human resources investment. Human resources contribution, because human resources, human capital is the most important part of the work of all companies. That's why we are launching a lot of projects to help young people to grow in the IT area, to help teachers to grow in the IT area, but with the help of experts from the practical side of IT industry, because our universities historically do very deep background in fundamental disciplines like math, like physics, and
physics.
Yes, we have very powerful scientific society here, but practical knowledge it's always on the side of the companies. That's why we are helping with our projects. We are helping teachers to be involved in the practical side also. We are also helping kids and school children, teens to understand which profession they want to study in the universities. And also we are launching projects to help young people all over Ukraine to think over their profession too, and to see how Kharkiv and Kharkiv universities could help them to grow like IT specialists. So we should develop our economy, not to develop global economy with the help of international businesses. Other directions is promotion direction, like we should put Kharkiv IT city on the map of the global economy. Yes, it's very important for us because we have very huge big background here. We have a lot of specialists here. We have a lot of really high expertise people here. So we are solving a lot of problems for the global markets, and we want to grow. And we grow about 25% each year, and we want to keep this growth, because we have a really good potential here in Kharkiv region, like a technology region. It's historically technology region of the Ukraine. So it's very important.
What I've seen the last 10 days that I'm here, it's you have everything. It's a good also location. So
And so also one of our direction is to working under reconstruction of infrastructure projects, helping our developers and real estate specialists to build offices for IT companies, because offices for IT companies, they have some specific.
It's something that.
So we are working to combine IT business with the developers, and of course we are working with IT community, and of course in the basic of the cluster is to one goal to combine IT business, technology business from the one side, universities and scientific world from the other side, and government and local city council and region councils from the third side, and making all of them to work together under development of ecosystem of Kharkiv IT industry.
Yeah. Okay. Do you cooperate with other clusters in Ukraine and other clusters or organizations abroad, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us how you do that?
Yeah, we have good cooperation with other clusters in Lviv, in Kiev, in Dnipro, and in other cities. Cluster development now all over Ukraine is on the first stages, on the first steps. The oldest cluster in Ukraine is Lviv IT Cluster, and now Kharkiv IT Cluster, it's like the fastest in growing sense in Ukraine, and also we have IT Ukraine Association. It's like all our organization we have, which helps IT business to grow and to make advocacy in the government, and also we are all cooperating with clusters from other countries, but we are now under developing of this cooperation, because clusters in the other countries sometimes are working very specifically. In the Eastern Europe, for example, they are working in this area of standardization or of the area of certification, but some of clusters, some of countries do not have such a background, such many universities and something like this, and they're working under the other projects. So we are trying to find a match between our background and other backgrounds to just to share expertise, share experience inside Ukraine and outside Ukraine also.
Okay. I would like to thank you for the opportunity coming here. You helped me a lot, meet a lot of people, and through the program of entrepreneur residents that you are running globally. Do you have any last comments or something last before we close?
Thank you very much for coming. It was really a great pleasure for me to meet you, and for our company also. And I hope with the help of these projects, of this program, our companies begin grow faster than now, and some of our startups and startup ecosystem will be growing faster. And also I want to say that Kharkiv is a very open city. We are always open for new opportunities. We are always faced for new people, to help them, to be involved in different common projects. And please do not hesitate to contact me with any questions. If you have some questions, or your friends or somebody will have some questions about Kharkiv IT community, Kharkiv IT companies, expertise, or any questions about Tech Kharkiv, please contact me, and I will be glad to share all information with you.
Yeah, that I can confirm. So thank you for watching.